Hey, what's going on? It's your boy BT, and I came here to talk some boxing with the thousands of True School Sports subscribers. Now, this is the second official post-fight review for today, and this is going to be for Carl Frampton versus Nonito Donaire. And Carl Frampton scores a 12-round unanimous decision in a fight which, I'd be lying if I didn't tell you guys, maybe just a slight for me at least. It's slightly underwhelmed for me, but it was still a very good fight. Very good performance with Carl Frampton. I thought with Carl, he looked really strong in this fight against a bigger man. And I thought, just his performance overall, it was a massive improvement over what we saw against Horacio Garcia. When he fought Horacio Garcia, that was a fight he was supposed to win. It was kind of one of those stay busy type of fights, and he didn't look so good, But he knew he had a big fight tonight against Donaire, a guy that's could be one day headed to the Boxing Hall of Fame. And he knew Donaire was going to come in hungry. He knew Donaire was someone that had nothing to lose and everything to gain. And, they were very respectful in the build-up, which, fair play to them. I thought that it was pretty refreshing to see a healthy respect from two fighters for each other. I thought that was the best part of the whole promotion and whatnot. But as for the actual performance, Carl Frampton, I thought he did a good job, man. He didn't really stay fighting at mid-range as much in this fight. You saw him cut the distance a little more. You saw him use his feet a little more. He was unleashing just a steady stream of combinations. And, the fight for him, his performance had a little bit of everything. You had a little bit inside, a little bit outside skill from him. You had him get hurt. He got hurt in the 11th round. He had to kind of survive, and he had to basically just, survive because Donaire is a big puncher, world-class puncher. Hurt him pretty badly. And he was a bit dazed and confused in the ring at that moment in time. And credit to him, he showed composure, and he got what was a massive win for him. In my opinion too. I know he beat Leo Santa Cruz, and it was a good fight. That was kind of close. The quick fight was a bit boring. Same thing with Horacio Garcia and whatnot. But I think in this fight right here against Nonito Donaire, a future Hall of Famer, obviously past his prime, but still a more than capable fighter, I would venture to say this might be Carl Frampton's most complete performance. I think I will say as far as his big fights, the ones that really, really, really mattered, I don't think we've seen a better Carl Frampton from start to finish. That's just my opinion. But yeah, overall, great performance from Carl Frampton. I can't really say anything more than that. I'm looking forward to seeing who he fights next. Ideally, the fight that I want to see him in next, but I know it's not going to happen, is Leo Santa Cruz. Get a rematch there for the third fight in the trilogy. But I remember Leo said that he's not going to come to Ireland, and Frank Warren, who's Carl Frampton's promoter, has already came out and said that he plans on having his next fight at Windsor Park, which is for those of you who don't know, Windsor Park is a soccer stadium in Northern Ireland. Linfield, Linfield FC plays there, and the Northern Ireland national team plays there. So it's been a dream of Carl Frampton's for a long time to fight at Windsor Park, and Frank Warren said that his dream's going to come true in his next fight. So I don't see Leo Santa Cruz coming to Ireland in that sort of scenario. But you know what? For more reaction and analysis, we're going to go to my right, to my main man, Alex, the big payback Fitzmarie. So Alex, what did you think about Carl Frampton's performance against Nonito Donaire?
It was a good performance. He almost got hurt, but he came back, still outboxed him. He beat a future Hall of Famer, former 5-division world champion. Mm-hmm. Good, might be probably his best, one of his best wins in his career. So
yeah, definitely. Mm-hmm. Do you think this is Nonito Donaire's last fight?
Yeah, I think he should just hang it up. He's not the same fighter as he was before Riggindale. So he honestly just should have retired after the Macadam. Ain't no fight, but I think he should just hang it up now.
Yeah, now it's a clear sign. I think he needs to hang it up. But he's had a good career. He's a guy that high level pound for pound fighter.
Yeah.
Many people would say he's a Hall of Famer.
He did make the lower weight divisions. He gave that attention and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so you gotta give him credit there where credit is due. Carl Frampton gets the W, but what happens next? What do you think happens next, and what do you want to see from Carl Frampton?
I see him talk about Lee Selby a lot, so he'll probably fight the winner of Lee Selby and Josh Warrington.
Okay.
So I'll probably see that, or maybe hopefully Oscar Valdez, because he's not the mandatory, or maybe Gary Russell Jr. Something like that. So.
We'll see. I didn't think about that fight, but I could see it. Lee Selby or Warrington.
Oh yeah. And,
so it'd be funny because the winner of that fight will be fighting Carl Frampton at Windsor Park. So two stadium fights for whoever wins that fight in a row.
That is true though.
Yeah.
But personally, I know it might not happen. It's not going to happen next. But I want to see him face the winner of Santa Cruz or Mars.
Yes.
That would be a good fight.
Yeah. Ideally, I really want to see the Santa Cruz because I think the first two fights are really good.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's to me, that's just like it's an organic trilogy. Like you don't gotta force that one. The first fight was really good, so it demanded a second fight. Santa Cruz was fantastic in the second fight. He got the W. So ideally, they want one. That third fight's gotta come at some point.
Yeah. They should just give it more time to hype up and stuff.
Yeah. So we'll see what happens, man. But yeah, Carl Frampton goes in, dominant performance. Just looked really, really strong. We didn't see the shy, timid, lack of defense, lackadaisical Carl Frampton we saw in the Garcia fight. So I think it's just one of those examples, man. A lot of boxing fans will say, well, this guy looked bad in this fight, but he looked good in this fight. And this guy looked good in this fight, but looked bad in this fight. It's just another example of fighters, they fight up and down to the level of opposition. It happens all the time. And that's why, when you get guys like Pacquiao and even like a Floyd, right? That's what made them so great. It's generally speaking, most of the time when those guys were in the prime, their performance ain't dropping off that much, or they're great fight after fight. They're turning in great performances.
That is true.
So it's just funny, when they leave, you finally see how great they were.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's our take on the whole Frampton Donaire fight. For those of you who are watching this, if you haven't got the reminder in your subscriptions already or your notifications, we will be live in roughly an hour. So 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We will be live for the Gervonta Davis. Okay. I don't want to give Gervonta too much credit for the Adrian Broner versus Jesse Vargas live fight reaction.
It's true. Okay, I don't even want to give Adrian Broner that much credit either, bro.
He's the one selling the fight.
Okay,
you gotta give him the credit. True. So we'll see. We'll have our live reaction for that. We'll see if the Can Man can do it against Jesse Vargas. We'll see if Tekashi 6ix9ine will be in the building. We'll see if Gervonta Davis can actually beat Jesus Cuellar. Who's a good fighter. And we'll see if Jamal Charlo can continue, staking his claim at 160 against Centeno. So it's a good card, and we're looking forward to that. But we'll see you guys soon, and hopefully you guys join us. So yeah, any final thoughts?
Nothing really. Just keep watching boxing, man. It's the best sport in the world. So.
All right, keep watching boxing, as Alex always says, and main man Alex with Reese and your boy Beat C. Like we say in every video, man, you can love us or you can hate us. We just in case we're dinging it. So until next time, take care, guys.